So what is it like trying to run HR in such a scattered community, different cultures, languages, physical distance?
Languages aren't too bad because the core language is English. So anybody that we recruit has to be able to speak English fluently. Running it, we found from an HR point of view, the best way to retain staff who are spread around such a diverse type of staff is to bring them back onto site and have them on site at least once a quarter, meeting with other people from other countries, they're mostly sales and marketing, so they meet their counterpart from wherever they are on site at least once a quarter.
But Kingston is very prided itself on being a very good employer. In a sense, you've won prizes for this, haven't you?
Absolutely, yes.
What do you have to do to achieve so much? What was it that you were particularly focusing on? What are the kind of issues that you're dealing with?
Well, I think the hardest thing was, like you say, our global presence is hard to deal with. But also the people in the UK that we recruit, we have, and now I've lost touch with how many different nationalities that we recruited. And it was trying to have all these different nationalities come together and work as one workforce at our head office in Europe, in Sunbury-on-Thames. And the thing that we introduced that we have found has been the best catalyst in them communicating with each other is we run a culture club, what we call as a culture club. And every month we have either a culture club lunch or a culture club meeting, which it encompasses our sports and social events as well. Mm-hmm. And we run
focus very much on sports and social things.
Sports and social is a major focus, along with this culture club, where we celebrate. It doesn't matter which country we pick. 12 different celebrations across the year, and it could be something that's just past Valentine's Day. It could be St. Patrick's Day, which is March is coming up. It could be something, to celebrate unification from Germany. And what we do is we get a member of an employee that is German that can speak about what it means to them if it was unification. And then what we do is we have food from that country and everything to do with that.
This involves a lot of people, does it?
We have a culture club committee. And again, they're all volunteers. The Sports and Social Club is all volunteers. If you have a passion for a sport that you want to we have had not strange sports, but we've had lots of different sports at Kingston. I remember getting involved once in Chinese chess. Never played it before in my life, but decided and that was one of our Chinese employees. He decided he wanted to.
Can't tell me you do hurling.
No, I don't think anybody has asked for that yet. But we have had somebody wanted volleyball. We have a very big badminton, club that runs and has been running for a long time. Obviously, football, which is if you find any men, you'll find football. Although we do have some women that sign up for the football as well. We have golf, and and we have anything that anybody wants to introduce, but they have to run it. So it's not that you've got a sports.
So it's going to be viable
club
as well. They've got to get a team, or
they have to run it. They have to. Kingston will sponsor them, and like with the Chinese chess, they went into Soho in London and they bought the chess sets. We paid for the chess sets. But they have to then organise. They have to. The Sports and Social Committee themselves will help them to advertise it throughout the company, but they actually have to run it themselves.
Fantastic.
And they had to do for that, for example.
It's a wonderful form of employee involvement.
Exactly.
It's focused upon leisure in a sense.
Totally. And we found that that's how we got all of these different nationalities to speak to one another, is through the Sports and Social Club and the Culture Club.
Yes. And so Kingston has an operation focused in London, or around London. But where are your other main centres? Germany?
We have an office in Germany, an office in France. We have a large group of employees now in Poland.
How do you manage the HR for all those diffuse countries? Because there are different laws in every one.
Well,
very different pay markets.
Yeah, I mean, we have to do salary surveys. We have to use the expertise of people in those countries. If we're going into a country for the first time, well, then it's usually through an estate agent, a recruitment agency, that we would have to do it through there, or a headhunter. And then normally once we get somebody in that country, then they and their expertise in that country helps us to find employees.
So it pans out that way.
It pans out, yes. But most of a lot of our business is done through distributors. So we have got distributors in countries that we don't actually have employees. So sometimes we use their services and their expertise to help us to recruit in that country, so that they have got somebody then that is servicing them directly.
Right. Nice. Good. Thank you. And I think that will probably do.
Very good.
This is just a little news item.
Excellent.
That's all right.
Thank you.